Alright guys, welcome back to some more Call of the Wild. Now in the previous episode, if you couldn't tell, I was fairly sick, and I'm a lot better than I was doing, and I want to say a big thank you to everyone who left a comment wishing me well. I did see them, guys. I just needed my... As soon as I recorded that video, I went straight back to bed. As soon as everything was edited up, I just got straight back in bed and just tried to sleep it all off. The good news is, like I said, I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm just left with like a horrible cough and like a little bit of a raspy throat. So if I sound a little bit different, you know why. So today, I'm going to keep my promise from the previous video. We're going to be checking out 2 of the new weapons today from the Weapons DLC Pack 1. Slot number 1, we've got the new Recurve Bow. And I got the snake skin one too. I don't know what it was about this one. In the end, I really wanted to use this one over the other one. I think it was the dragon skin one. But this one, it just looks so good. And look at this. You just feel like really primal when you use this. I have seen a lot of people let me know from the previous episode that this bow isn't that great. So, I mean, that's what we're doing today. We're going to test it. We're going to see how it works. And not to mention, slot number 2 is the .22 LR semi-automatic. I believe this one's called the Express variant, and the other one is called the Classica. I could be wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. I did go for this one because I liked the green, but I actually really like the other one too, so I might mix it up in a couple more episodes as well. I did go ahead and grab the Hyperion scope. So this is what we're rocking today. I've not fired it once, so I have no idea what the recoil's like, what the power behind it's like, or for that matter, what this thing's like as well. I mean, you guys know how long it took me to dial in with the bow, and there's no aim with this. I'm assuming you kind of go from the top notch of the arrow, maybe? I don't know. That's what we're doing today. We're going to see if we can find some animals, and I've brought you guys in when we're right next to this gigantic lake. I'll show you where we are. We're right next to this lake, Balmont Lake. Also, I don't know if they fixed this yet, but I have seen a lot of you guys comment on this. The game has changed quite a lot since the last few updates. I know areas have disappeared. I mean, you can see it on my map now. Like, Mount Leviathan's pretty much the only one that's on this map. Everything else has pretty much disappeared through names. Sometimes when you zoom out and zoom back in, it does show it like this one does. But most of them have disappeared for me too. I did forget to mention that in the previous episode. So this is what pretty much we're going to be occupying today. We're going to be going around Balmont Lake. Maybe move through to some different areas as well. But I just want to see what's here, because usually this area is pretty good. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to walk around. Hopefully a couple of the animals in the area are going to get a little bit disturbed by what they're hearing. And they let off some vocalizations. Just a quick FYI as well. This is where I got my longest shot on an animal. Oh. Couldn't tell what that was. Possibly an elk? I think it came from over that direction too. Now again, guys, in this episode, I've only got this Recurve Bow and the .22 LR. So I don't know if I'm going to have the caliber to take a bigger animal down today. I'm still going to try it because I want to see what effect it has. But I can't promise anything mind-blowing today. Like anything like a mythical, any diamonds, any golds, or probably any silvers for that matter, unless we come across like some Jackrabbits or something. Today's purely testing the brand new stuff we got in that DLC. And I would have thought by now I would have seen the animal. Or at least heard it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got something down there. What's that a group of? What we got? Alright guys, so I tried to get as close as possible to the group of blacktail. And I've just heard a coyote make a vocalization literally right next to me here. And I have no idea where it is. From where the vocalization came from, it literally should be here. I think we may as well test out this rifle. There it is. Okay, that's one shot. Why didn't it react then? Did that not even do anything to it? I mean, I don't even know where it's gone. My plan was to get as close to the blacktail as possible. And maybe try and take a pot shot at one of those guys, but I didn't actually expect that. I thought this would have a little bit more kick. That didn't do anything. Alright, you know what? Seeing as though the blacktail is still in the area, I could definitely pick up the coyote's trail again. I don't know what kind of damage that is going to do to the animal, but I'm guessing off its reaction. I mean, it was mocking me there, guys. Let's be honest. It pretty much didn't even run away. It stopped for a second and was like, all right, that didn't do anything. I'll be on my way now. So I think what I'm going to do is try and bring one of these guys in and maybe take a shot with the recurve bow. I really want to try and get used to this because the major thing at the moment that's worrying me with the recurve bow is I have no idea where to aim. I mean, it's just guesswork at this point. But before I leave you guys to bring the blacktail in, I do want to tell you all real quick that since the latest update, I have seen a few of the comments, and I am getting the same bugs as you guys. One of which is when I switch to my binoculars, and then if I right-click to look through the binoculars, as soon as I... Oh, there's the coyote over there. Okay, so I can't tell. Is the coyote affected by that, or is that just a normal animation? I think... I can't tell. Played mind games, guys. It's playing mind games with me. Something else is coming in. Oh, I've got a deer right there. Something coming right in. It's like being a really nosy animal. All right, here we go. Did I hit the tree? Of all things I could have hit there, I hit like the one branch. Okay, I had to pause for a second because the blacktail looked like they're coming in again. But what I wanted to say to you guys is I am coming across a few of the bugs you guys are experiencing. One of them is an ADS bug. And if you don't know what ADS is, it basically stands for aim down sights. So if I do this, let me see if I can take a shot. Oh, I hit it. Okay, that was actually quite a good shot too. Right, let's see if we can get eyes on and see what the animal's looking like. Okay, she's still a little bit freaked out. 50 to 75, 25 to 50. She's dropping quick. You gonna go down? Wait. Wait for it. Oh, she's coming back. Should be popping through those bushes any second. Oh, she's down. There she is. Okay, so we got her. So around 160 meters away from our position. Just over in which bush? I always do this. I try and make a note of where it is. Okay, so I know where that is. Okay, so nice. So we got a female down. I wouldn't mind taking a shot at one of those bigger males over there. I mean, I told you guys before, I'm not really going for anything special today, but when an opportunity presents itself, especially with this many males, I may as well take it. Oh, we did actually clip that coyote pretty good. Flesh wound. Now, is that actually a flesh wound? Because the game has done that in the past, where I've actually got a good shot, and it says flesh wound. Alright, I'm going to try and bring these males in. I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, we got some options. I've got a female right there, and I've got one right there. But the males have started to make their way in too. Actually, no, they haven't. Look, this one's freaking out. So I think I might just take a shot at this female with the rifle. Here we go. I'm going to go for a heart shot. Go down. No? You're not going to go down? Alright. I'm just watching it for a second. Okay, so what I would do in this instance... Look, they're still not too freaked out. I wonder if this rifle, with it being such a low caliber, it doesn't make that much of a noise. Almost like the bow and arrow, you know? What percentage is she at? Yeah, that's got to be a flesh wound. So, I'm guessing that this rifle is specifically designed for the Jackrabbit. I mean, look. Flesh wound. So, what I usually do with this, even though this has been acting a little bit funky lately, is I normally go... Oh, wait, it's actually marked it this time. Even so, I still place a waypoint down, like, roughly around the area so I know where to look. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the coyote tracks so I know which ones to follow, because I didn't actually see if that thing dropped. So it did go that way. And then on the way to the coyote, or if it has dropped or if I still need to follow the tracks, I can pick up the deer that we got earlier. And of course, it starts raining. Okay, so here's the female whitetail that we took a shot at with the recurve bow. If you're wondering as well, the actual ammo type for the recurve bow is called 540 grain broadheads. It's actually its own ammo type. And I want to show you guys this. Look how close we were to missing this animal. You guys see that? I barely grazed the neck of it. but I did manage to take it down. We didn't get the quick kill because obviously it ran away a little bit. But, I mean, I'm happy with that. We kept integrity with the shot too. And there's one next to me as well. Okay, let's see if we can get this down. We took it down. I'll take it. Is there another one? There is another one here. I heard its feet. You can't fool me, game. I know there's another one here. Or is there another one here? I don't know. I could have swore I heard two deer. Sometimes when you move around like this, they tend to make a noise. Even if it's just a couple of steps. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. Okay, I'm super happy with that though. Flesh, thoracic spine, and right lung. This is actually a really nice bow to use. Like, if you want a bit of a challenge, I mean, because look, you can't really tell where you're aiming with this. You just got to go for like an estimate of where you hope the arrow's gonna go, and then hope for the best. You kind of close your eyes and hope for the best. All right, where's my tracks for my coyote? Because I would have picked up that deer now. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is actually pretty cool. I still love the crossbow. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely going back to that. There's the bleed. There it is. Alright, so if I follow this, he did a little bit of a poo. Going in this way though. Droppings are very fresh. I mean, so far, so good though. I didn't really, if I'm going to be honest with you all, I didn't really expect much from the Recurve Bow. But it's definitely a cool factor. I mean, look at this. A snakeskin covered Recurve Bow. It just adds to how cool this game is. What if we go over there? Is that a moose? I think it is. Yep, lonely female moose. Okay, this one looks like the one that got away. So, I don't know if I said this in a previous episode, but I did get a lot of feedback from you guys. If you remember the episode when I fired a shot at a deer and it magically healed itself, I didn't actually realize, because I've never come across this in the game before, where the animal's bleed stops. I don't think I've either noticed it before or I've just never come across it. But a lot of you guys did let me know that that can happen in the game. If the hit isn't like a critical hit, then the bleed can stop. So, to everyone who did leave me a comment, let me know. Thank you so much, guys, for educating me about what's going on. Otherwise, I would have lost my mind thinking the animals were literally healing themselves. I thought that was another feed zone. What have we got? Some more blacktail down there. But yeah, I'm pretty certain that the coyotes just got away with this one. 1-0 to the coyote in this case. But this lake should still have a load more animals around it. In fact, this area where we are right now is where I took my longest shot. Just down off this bank, I was looking right across to the other side, and it was a bear. So, are we going to be as lucky in this case? Also, I do want to know from you guys, if you did get the DLC, the weapon pack DLC, obviously if you are a PC. What was that? Jackrabbit, maybe? Let me just check these tracks real quick. No, that's a coyote track. Is that a different one? That is a male coyote. I was following a female. So there could be another one. I'm fairly certain that could have been either just a normal rabbit or a jackrabbit running away. But yeah, I do want to know, if you are a PC player and you did get yourself the weapon DLC pack, what do you think of it? Let me know in the comments below. Right, let's see what we got. We have got another animal there. We got a female blacktail. There's usually stuff at the end over here. I normally see stuff like congregating at the end of this. The bears tend to kind of stay up this area or go deep over this way, towards where those tall trees are. Okay, if we can get into this bush, I'll be in a good position to call the deer in. And I think I can hear some jackrabbit up there too. I thought I heard a warning thump back there. Alright, let's get in the bush. So, what my plan is for this one is I'm just going to try and bring the deer in, and I'm not going to stop firing. I really want to see what this rifle can do in quick succession. So, right, where's my call? I've changed all my keys again. Wait, what's that? Coyote mating call. It's actually a good sign to see more of the Coyote in the game. I went for the longest time without having seen any of them. The past few episodes, I've seen a few. Alright, there's the call. Switch to this. Are you interested? Want to come and investigate? Yeah, you do. Right, come on in. Actually got to stay crouched here. You see how she's swinging around, taking the higher ground? I hate when the animals do that, but I guess that's what an animal would do. They take the path of least resistance. I mean, look, you got bushes here. Unless you just walk straight through the bushes now, and then proves me wrong. Where are you coming from, dear? Can't really tell which side she's going to come through. Whenever you're ready, dear. We're waiting. Taking a sweet time. Okay, there we go. So she proved us right. So now you've got to freeze a second. And here we go. Okay, quick succession. She's already gone. Another shot. Another shot. That last shot was pretty much guesswork. Okay, so let's see what kind of damage that did. Okay, so that ADS glitch, that's going to get really annoying. I'm guessing stuff like that will be fixed though, guys. I mean, we say this all the time after every single update. If you're wondering what I'm coming across, it's basically when I right-click to aim with my sight, as soon as I right-click again to let go, then if I press like W to walk forward, my sights come back up. It does get a little bit annoying, but it's bearable. I can put up with it. Okay, so we're a little bit a ways from the lake. There it is. I thought I heard a jackrabbit. Perfect. Alright, so if this holds its integrity, then I guess we get the answer that we were looking for. Whether or not this rifle is purposely built for the jackrabbit. Okay, nice. So we got ourselves a silver, and it pretty much answers our question. 100, 100, 100, with a weight of 3.56, being 3.6 as a trophy rating. If you're wondering what the ammo is on this rifle, again, I'm going to butcher this name, but the Virant, I think that's what it's called. The only specific ammo I saw for this rifle was this, the jacketed hollow point. I don't know if there's any more. I will have a look, but as far as I could tell, because I was trying to get going and just obviously try and get using them, this is the only one that I saw. But nice. So I guess that does answer our question then. We've got a black bear. What are you? Oh, are you my deer? You are my deer. Okay, 2 more shots. What's over there? Another jackrabbit? See, the only problem when you use a lower caliber like this is you literally follow the animals for mile upon mile until they drop. I'm a little bit nervous now that I've heard a bear around as well. Told you guys before, the last thing that I want to run into is a bear with this rifle. I mean, I probably could try and take a shot with the Recurve Bow, but I am not confident with my aim. Right, where's my deer? Is it you? It is you. Okay, so I'm going to test something real quick. Now we're reloaded. I want to see how quick in succession this rifle can shoot. So, here we go. Okay, it's basically a machine gun. If this rifle was a higher caliber, it would be so OP. So that pretty much explains why it's so low. And primarily, I guess, used for stuff like the jackrabbit. I mean, like we've seen, we can definitely clip animals with it, but the fire rate on this thing is insane. Look at this. That's as close to a machine gun as we've got in Call of the Wild at the moment. This thing's actually a lot of fun. Right, let's see if we can track down this deer. If we can actually collect this thing, I'll be actually quite happy with myself. Alright guys, quick situation report. I did find the deer tracks of the one that we clipped a few times, and it pretty much led me all the way down the side of that hill, round through the middle and back up that side, and then did a complete U-turn and came all the way back and went back up again. And in all the time that I was following it, it did not drop in percentage. It was like 50 to 100 for the longest time, so I just left it. I've just heard another group of blacktail over this way, and Thor is mad at us for some reason. Oh, that reminds me as well. Thank you for everyone who let me know where to turn the mist off, which I was mentioning in the previous episode. I don't know why. I kind of knew it was there, or at least I remember seeing it there. I just forgot. So thank you to everybody who let me know in the comments. I don't know what it was. I just don't like the mist or the fog in this game. Because it gets rid of all the beautiful scenery that you can see. It's a big part of Call of the Wild. Alright, I'm going to try and make my way over to the blacktail and maybe some coyotes as well. Maybe take some quick successive shots with the rifle. Or try and get another knockdown with the bow. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I found the whitetail that was making all the noise. I'm just going to sit still for a second and see if you guys can actually see where the animal is. I'll give you like 5 seconds. What the hell was that? That woodpecker? Alright, that's straight creepy, guys. I've never heard that in Call of the Wild. That's a woodpecker, isn't it? That's got to be new. But if you guys couldn't see where it was, it's right there. White-tailed deer. I think I'm going to go for a recurve bow shot. Let's see if we can bring her in a little bit closer. Oh, she doesn't like it. She's shaking her head. I want to get a close shot so I can roughly get where the arrow goes. Whereas if I'm going from distance, I really don't see where it travels to. I don't think she's going to be able to navigate through that bush. Alright, let's just go for it then. Alright, we'll take it. I mean, how much more perfect do you need that to be? So, if you guys are wondering where I just aimed that then, I was using kind of my knuckle. You see to the left of the arrow? Literally directly where the E is now to confirm trophy on the screen. That's pretty much where I aimed. Okay, so pretty straightforward stuff. 100, 100, 100. I actually hit that towards the back of the animal. When I took the thing down, I thought it hit it here. It's actually really deceiving, this recurve bow, because it's got a lot more power than you'd expect. Kind of like the crossbow was. Okay, so while I was talking to you guys, I just let out the weirdest noise that is never ever going to make it into this video. I don't know where it came from, but I let out some weird primeval, like, grunt when I heard this deer. This blacktail, or this male blacktail deer. So we're going to try and bring it in. I guess I'm not fully over the sickness, guys. That's what I'm blaming it on. Where is the wind? Okay, so it's traveling south. Where's the male coming in? Before I made the actual grunt, which I'm probably going to have to chop up now and obviously edit that out, I was saying to you guys that it was a pretty much straightforward stuff. We did hit the animal towards the back of it, but I did want to test on a tree if it was the knuckle that you aim with. Right, we got to be patient for a second, see if we can bring this male in. This is actually going to be a trickier shot than I think, because I'm actually aiming up at the terrain here, so do I want to aim a little bit lower to compensate for the arrow traveling up a little bit? Because with the compound bow, you've actually got the reticle or the sight to use to kind of judge where the arrow is going to go. Whereas this is kind of freehand. Okay, here we go. There's one. That's the female. Do you know what? I want to get my accuracy down. Oh, there's the male. No, I missed! Oh, that is exactly what I've just said to you guys that I didn't want to do because of the terrain. I aimed too high and I kind of flicked to the right. So it really is deceiving, this recurve bow. Okay, seeing as though they've pretty much ran off now and I blew that, I want to show you guys to see, and see for myself, where I'm actually aiming with this thing. So let's use the knuckle, and we're kind of using where it says E for examine track to aim at this tree. So it does travel up. Or is that just a trick of the eye because of the terrain? Right, let's aim at the base of the tree then. I'm aiming pretty much, you see this kind of circle here? I'm aiming in the middle of that right now. Yeah, it does, it travels up. So, I don't know how many of you guys have actually shot a bow and arrow. I wouldn't expect everyone who's watching this video to have done. But sometimes they actually do that. When you fire them, they have a tendency to kind of flick up sometimes. So I don't know if that's very close attention to detail from the devs, or it's just the way this recurve bow fires. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that are watching this video that have a... Did I just say them coming back in? I don't know if that was my footsteps or an animal's. What I was saying is, I know there's going to be people out there with a lot more experience than me, especially when it comes to bows and stuff. I see a lot of comments from you guys saying you've played with like crossbows and bows, you know, as a little bit of fun and things, which is really cool. We don't really get to do that in the country I live in. I really wish we could. I know there's like ranges and stuff, but they're so expensive to do. But I mean, obviously as a kid and things, like you build stuff when you're in the woods. I built like 1,000 bows. I'm pretty much a mastercraft bowman at this point, or at least I consider myself to be. But I know there's going to be people watching this video that just have ridiculous amounts of knowledge when it comes to things like firing a bow, firing a crossbow and stuff. And if you are that person, let me know in the comments. Is that what this is trying to emulate in the game, where the arrow fires up? How cool would it be if we could actually sight in the Jackrabbit with the rifle from here? Ah, there we go. Okay, so when I was last with you guys, we heard the Jackrabbits kind of over there. When I went to the location, there was just nothing there. And you guys know how fast they are. So I didn't want to spend like 30 minutes looking for them. But we have just heard another blacktail across this side of the map. So I'm slowly moving in. But seeing as though we've got a little bit of a ways to go, I think there might be a big group of them over here as well, based on the tracks that I'm seeing. I thought I heard a bear. I mean, I know this sounds crazy, guys, but I wouldn't mind taking a shot at a bear with the recurve bow. There we go, okay. Warning call. I've got good wind direction, so it might be worth just making the calls from this bush. Alright, here we go. Make one call. See how they react. But I did want to let you guys know about something that happened to me while I was sick. I know I keep talking about it, guys. I apologize if you don't really care for it too much, but one of the scariest things that has ever happened in my life happened pretty much straight after I recorded the last video. When I went straight to bed, I was trying to just get some more rest, just try to rest up, try to get rid of this flu. When I woke up, there was a spider on top of my covers, just sat on my knee. And I know there's people out there that really don't care for spiders, like, you know, they think nothing of it. If you've watched my videos for a long time, you'll know I can't stand them. In fact, I'm not joking when I say I think I very might have arachnophobia. In fact, I'm almost certain that I do, because when I see them, my body acts really strange to it. I convulse and start clamming up, and my body sweats, and I sometimes even shake, even with the smallest spider. People might think that's ridiculous, but it's genuinely a phobia. And this thing was on my knee, and when I say to you guys, it was a freak of nature. I've never seen a house spider that big. It was ridiculous. And do you know what I had to do? I had to squash it in my bed sheets. It was the most terrifying thing ever, because once my hands were clamped together, I didn't want to let go in case that thing crawled out and went for my neck. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, a terrifying experience that I had when I was sick. Not only was I sick fighting off the zombie virus, I was also fighting off mutant spiders. So how was your weekend? Alright, we're going to try and bring these in. I'll be back with you guys in a second. Oh, okay, I saw you then. So it looks like we're going to get attempt number 2 at taking out a male. I mean, you guys can see him up there. Don't want to make too much noise. I do have the backpack on, so I am going to be making noise. Okay, that's not a bad size blacktail. Come on, bring yourself in. While I was waiting for these guys to come in, I just noticed something about the new rifle. I'm going to show you guys in a second. Don't turn around. No, don't you do it. If he stops, like, right now, okay. To me, that says that they're still curious. They know where the call came from. And they're staying around the area. There's 2 males. Okay, I'm going to make one more call, just to see if I can bring them in. If I get a response straight away, then that's usually a bad sign. If they're this close and they make a call straight away. Again, I still need to get the perk, which shows if the animal's nervous or not. But I don't know, this episode, there's another male there. Was this the group that I saw at the beginning of the episode? Look at that, it's like they're talking. Just having a chat. You guys see that crazy guy? What is going on there? What was that all about? Female climbing on the back of the male. Mother Nature at its finest. So we got... oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what level you guys are. I've got the female coming into my left, but I'm not really focused on what she's doing. Over there. See you hiding in the bush. Look, they've all just grouped up and said, send this one. You drew the short straw. Don't run away. Don't run away. Okay, it didn't freak him out. Sometimes it can do that. If one of the animals in the group runs off, it can freak the rest of them out, as I'm sure you guys have seen in the episodes. Primarily when I say this, it's for any new players. That's so weird, though. I've not seen a group of blacktails like that. I don't think ever. Especially that close. Yeah, she's still freaked out. They're coming in. I may as well tell you guys what I've just found out. This rifle, although it's amazing with the quick fire, or the quick succession fire, just look how quickly that I've drained through the ammo. Oh. That one looked like it was interested. It was really eager to come in. And then he's gone back for a chat again with the rest of them. Oh, look, they've made a plan. Wait, no. Before you make your plans, come over to me. Come this way. I want to feel like a primal hunter. Come over to the bush. Look at that. You just heard that. There you go. Everybody stop. That one's the leader. I can tell. Thinking that I should just take the shot. If I compensate for the rise of the arrow going up, if I aim a little bit lower, I might get this. But then again, I might not. Miss. Don't run off. No. Okay, I blew it. I blew it, guys. You know how I said in previous episodes about being patient in Call of the Wild? That was a perfect example of what not to do. But I show you guys my flaws, because that's how we improve. Alright, I'm going to keep looking for something else. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves a little jackrabbit. Alright, let's try for some iron sights. Oh my god, I made it do a backflip. Okay, what do we get? We got ourselves another silver with the jackrabbit. Trophy rating was 4.0. The weight itself was 3.93 kilograms. It was a male. Alright, we got ourselves another one. Is it going to follow the same path? It is. Okay, I got two. And there's a coyote over there again. Right, let's see what you were. Okay, you were a silver. Okay, 4.8. I've really got to keep note. I might actually start writing these down. 4.8, score of 792. 100, 100, 100. Fur type as well. I want to pay close attention to these as well to see if there's any different ones. So I think as far as it stands, or at least let's start it from now. So 4.8 is the highest trophy rating that I've seen for a jackrabbit so far. I'm not saying that's the highest as they go. I'm just saying that's what I've seen so far. I did get another one on this hill though. So let's see what this one is. I've actually discovered a little bit of a method that you can do with the jackrabbits. If you stay in the area where you hear at least one of them, more of them will eventually come in. Just like the deer do. So they do follow the same kind of concept as the rest of the animals. Right, what do we get? 3.8. We got a headshot with that thing as well. Oh my god. I feel so bad. That's like the second headshot I've got on a jackrabbit. I mean, I'll take it though. So still 4.8 is the highest. Got ourselves a silver, female, fur type grey. Okay, so that's different from the other one. I think it was light brown, the first one. And that one was grey. I didn't see what the very first one was when I came into the area. I thought I heard a bear. So when I was last with you guys, I was at the top of that hill and I was about to head north. Then I heard a call from a coyote over in that direction and then a bear literally just to my right hand side. So I came back into the bushes and I've been trying to bring this thing in and you can see. I don't know what it is, a male or a female. Okay, so it's a female. Alright, I want to test what the bow can do. Oh, this is going to go so bad. But I did say it earlier on, like I wonder what the Recurve Bow can do to a bear. but I'm not confident enough to take the shot from that far away. So what we're going to do, just while she's smelling the air, I'm just going to make one. Oh no, I don't think we need to. No, we don't need to. Here we go. Okay, good hit. Oh, wait, what's she doing? That was like one of the cleanest shots I've ever hit. And I've never seen that animation before. The bear did some like weird head jiggle like that. Alright, nice. So at least we know now we can take down bigger animals even with the recurve bow. Okay, I think something's broken. Either that or I'm just really consistent today, because pretty much every single animal, bar maybe one or two, have been silver. Female 112.03 kilograms, fur type common, trophy rating 15.6, 100, 100, 100, silver. Okay, I have to try it. Here we go. It's a good broadside shot too. I want to see if you hold the bow drawn for a long period of time, does it increase your heart rate like it does with the other one? Got a little bit of sway. Okay, my heart rate isn't increasing yet, so I'm... Oh, there we go. Okay, it does. Okay, and here she is. She actually wasn't too far away from where we took the shot. She was just on the opposite side of the lake. I mean, I expected this because she did travel a little bit, but I've just noticed something. I didn't really pay attention to this number here, 540. If you guys have actually been paying attention to the arrows, and the bolts for that matter as well, you'll know they're going up in certain increments. So, for the longest time, the arrows that we were using, I think were the 420s, which you guys would have recognized with being the green ones. And I think the highest ones you can get are 600s. So, this being 540, it's kind of in between the two for the recurve bow. So it would make sense that you can actually take bigger animals down with these, which is cool to know. I mean, on the bad side, we didn't get a silver. I can hear a jackrabbit to my left. I can hear you around here somewhere. There you are. Alright, what we got? Got ourselves a male. Alright, where's that male going? So I'm going to show you guys what I've been doing. You've got to be so stealthy with these things, or they will just bolt in the opposite direction. Can't see them. I mean, look at that. They just disappear in the grass. Okay, you guys are never going to believe this, but those two rabbits that were literally no more than 2 feet in front of me then, they gave me the slip. I have no idea where they went to, but then I came over to this side of the map and I stumbled across a couple of moose. And when I zoomed in to see this one, I saw these two hiding at the bottom. So we got ourselves a male down there and... Okay, so it's 2 males. I'm wondering if I could take a shot at that one and then hit that one. I kind of want to hit this one first so it doesn't run into this grass because I'll never see it again. Alright, I'm just going to go for it. Here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, I got him! I actually can't believe that I hit those shots. I'm really proud of myself. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm hoping for something higher than a 4.8. Because as it stands, that's the heaviest jackrabbit that we've seen so far. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. What do we get? So this one, we got ourselves another silver. Male, 3.54, 3.6 trophy rating. And we got ourselves the flesh and left scapula. Okay, not too bad. Not the worst one that we've seen. This one, fingers crossed. 3.8. I thought it was going to be a good one. I didn't actually see the fur type on the other one. I'll have to check that one in editing. But fur type brown, male 3.8, 3.8 trophy rating, 100, 100, 100. I mean, I'll take it. I'm pretty happy with those 2 quick successive shots like that. But I don't know. Let me know if you guys have got a heavier rabbit or a heavier jackrabbit than 4.8. And if you have, or if you have from this video going forward, try and take a screenshot of it and send it to me on Twitter, guys. I'd be really interested to know what the heaviest one we can find is. Okay, so I was just about to end the video when I spotted another group of jackrabbit over in the corner of my eye. Now, I don't know what distance this is, And I don't know what the drop's like on this rifle, so I'm going to spot them and see how far away they are. So what's that? Around 87 meters. So just under 90 meters. There's one right in front of me here somewhere. I can't see it though. Oh wait, it's right there. Please don't run away. Oh no! They've all run away. Look how many there were. There was like 10 of them there. So you can get these pockets of like 5, 6, 7 or even more jackrabbits, as we've just seen in certain areas. Because while I've been out, at least in these past couple of episodes, I've seen like 3, 4, maybe 5 maximum. I think I saw an area where there was a few more, but I couldn't quite count how many there were. That moose has been going crazy for the last 10, 15 minutes. But guys, I think it is time to end. I've got my fill of jackrabbits for the day. Oh no, wait, maybe I don't. Nope, there's another one. I just can't stop it. I don't know where it is. It's too addictive. I could have took the shot then. I just didn't want to lose where I got this other one. Where is it? There it is. I see it. Right, what do we get? We got ourselves another 4.3. Okay, guys, so I know I said that was the last one and that I had my fill on jackrabbits, but then I saw this bear in the wide open, and I've got to take it. I'm going to see if I can get 2 out of 2 with the bears today with the recurve bow. Here we go. Just coming a little bit closer. I just need you to close that distance a tiny little bit. She's being really, really cautious, though. I don't think I've ever had a bear this nervous before. Look, she's doing that thing with her head where they shake it. Here we go. That was right in the head. Don't you do it, bear. Got it again. Okay, there we go. I can't be too bad at that. Right, let me get rid of that a second. Let's see. Wow, she really did take a lot of health off me there as well. I actually did get headbutted by one of the moose when I was over there looking at the jackrabbits as well. Alright, let's see what we got. So we got ourselves another silver. Okay, I think something's not too right with the game, because I've been getting silvers and I don't think I should be getting them. Unless something's changed with the update that I haven't seen. But, I mean, you guys have seen this today. I mean, they've not all been silvers. Some of them have just been, like, nothing or bronze. But for the majority of the animals that we've seen, most of them have been silvers. Female, 111 kilograms, fur type common. Trophy rating, 15.4. 90, 100, 100. I mean, again, guys, I'm going to take it. And I was actually quite lucky to get that second shot off, because that was a spine shot as well. Okay, so this time we are going to end. Now, I do want to close out by talking about the 2 weapons that we used today. So first off, the recurve bow. I really like it. I think it adds like a bit of a primal feel to Call of the Wild. You don't have all these like gadgets and stuff to aid you, like the sights or, you know, anything else that you'd find on the compound bow, or even the crossbow for that matter. So I like it. It's a little bit of a mix-up. The second is this thing. The one that I'm always going to get wrong for the name, but I'm just going to call it the .22 LR. And obviously I switched up the 2 different variants of it today as well. I've got this one, the brown one, and the green one. But again, I really like this too. It's really nice and handy to have if you do want to go out looking for jackrabbits and stuff. And the question still stands, guys, if I did leave it in the video. If anyone has been playing the game and they've seen a jackrabbit over 4.8, then please remember from this video going forward to take a screenshot and send me a picture on Twitter. I'm always interested to know what you guys are getting when you're out playing the game. But for now, we are going to end. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you all in the next one.